The number one live show in the world, West Coast Pop Log Podcast. Coming to you from Big Studios in Compton, California. Featuring radio personality Super Steve Flores, comedian extraordinaire, that dude Johnny C, and Mr. I'll Do Anything for a Buck, Mario 81. So throw your dubs in the air and let's get ready to pop log!
Yo, what's up? It's Tuesday night. It's the West Coast Pop Log Podcast, the number one live podcast every Tuesday night.
And on Earth!
Any night we go on, we're the number one live podcast, bro.
That's
you know
us.
what I'm saying?
Yes.
Damn, bro. I was on live right now, chatting it up with everybody. Everybody was in there giving each other love and stuff on my live, bro. Talking about the West Coast, talking about hanging out.
Putting people together.
That's what we do. That's what we do. Speaking of putting people together, bro, a good friend of ours, Brad, he'll just leave it at that. I won't even say his last name, Brad. I'm wearing my hat all crazy, like old school style.
Like a young, old guy.
But see, this is what the young kids are doing right here, doing their hats like that. But shit, we were doing that back in the day, bro.
Isn't that a paisa thing?
But it used to.
And the Marines, some of the Marines wear it up like
and when
that.
we were party crewing it up, we used to wear them like that. But now the young kids are like, oh, yeah, man, fool, you ain't got
I
style.
always thought the first fools that I saw wearing that were dudes that went to the military and then came out and then tried to kick it again, but then they wear their hat.
Yeah.
They wear you wear your hat like a fucking Marine. Like even though you're trying to like come party and stuff, like you wear your hat. And then everybody else is like, oh, I guess I'll do that too.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Nah, but you know our boy Brad got to get back on track. He got hacked on Instagram, dude.
What?
Yeah, he got hacked on Instagram.
He was trying to sell me some BitCoins.
Yeah, that's why we're talking about it today, because Johnny came in. He's like, yo, Brad tried to sell me Bitcoin. I was like, oh, that's not Brad. He goes, come on, bro.
Like, I know it's not fucking Brad, but like that's happened to so many friends of mine, tattooers especially. People, I don't know how you search for it, but people, there you get.
And then here's the thing, though. Like, how do they get you, bro? Like,
you got to click on something, and then you got to log in. But what you're logging into isn't Instagram again.
But see, that's the crazy part, bro. It's like, I thought we all knew this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying they can't get caught up.
Obviously, we don't,
That's,
Steve.
Look, it's getting... Well, I assume it's getting more, and there's Brad right now. I assume it's getting more complicated, and I don't want to say that I won't fall for it in case I fall for it in the future.
Hold on. We got a caller here on the West Coast. Caller, you're on the West Coast.
Yeah, you know who the caller is. What's up, boys? How you doing?
It's the one and only Brad calling back on the West Coast. Brad, how the fuck? Why did you click whatever did you click?
Oh, bro. You know what, dude? It was early in the morning. I was looking at some chick I used to hang out with.
There it is.
Hey, I need
There
this
it
code.
is.
Can you send me this code? And I'm like, yeah, no sweat, sweetie. I'll send you the code. I'll send it back. And within like 2 minutes, like, et cetera, hits me up, the DJ hits me up, he goes, dude, I think you got hacked. He goes, are you trying to sell me Bitcoin? I'm like, what are you talking about, bro? And he just went bananas from there, dude.
See, and here's why it's fucked up with Brad, too. Because this is a man who has successful business ventures.
Yeah.
So for people that know him, for Brad to be like, yo, I got a business opportunity. People are like, oh, that sounds good, Brad. Brad's good for that.
Dude, my godson almost got.
Yeah.
He was like, oh, Brad told me to invest in this. What do you think? I'm like, that's not Brad, bro.
That's not Brad.
And he almost sent the
Bro,
money.
I can't even tell you the havoc, like, after it happened. Dude, getting calls from people you haven't heard from in years, dude. Like, bro, are you okay? Do you need money? I'm like, no. I don't know. And Steve, you guys all know me pretty well, but Steve knows me well enough to know I am dog shit when it comes to technology.
Sure.
So, like,
yeah, I knew that was
dude,
it. Exactly.
And dude, all right, so it was, I got hacked, all these different people, musicians that follow me and like UFC fighters and shit are calling me, all these people that I'm like stoked to have them follow me, right? And now I'm like, dude, just delete me, just get rid of it,
I deleted you, bro.
I know you deleted me. We've only known each other for 16 years. You deleted me.
And
Everybody
other people,
did.
I would think, other people
all right.
I wouldn't delete because I would think they were getting it back. Brad, I'm like, he's not going to get
Yeah.
this back.
Yeah,
You know
he
what
don't
I mean?
want it.
I
He's
just
not
don't-
going to get this
I
back.
don't give a rat. I don't
Right,
give a
you
rat
don't care
that
enough.
much.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, if I get it back, cool. If I don't, and you know, if the dude knew me, he'd know I'd have hooked him up with some dope. He said, "Hey, man, I got your ass. Send me a couple $100." I'd have been like, fuck it. Here you go, dude. Learned a lesson. You know what I mean?
You got
I
me.
mean, you guys know I'm not a big Instagram guy. But here's the part you're gonna love, dude. So today, I've tried to get it back a couple times, that face identification. But the guy's outsmarted me because when it comes to, when I get it and it comes to my thing, he already it goes to his email too. So he pushes in the code, I guess, quicker.
Yeah, you guys are battling. Yeah.
So wait,
And
so
this dude's outsmarting the hell out of me, right? What's up? I'm sorry, go ahead.
so right now you can't get into your account whatsoever?
No, dude, not at all. And
Wow.
he's just posted stuff. He had a post with an actor. I will not say his name. And me and I've got like 4 fake Rolexes when we were out. And he posted over his face and just has me, if you guys see it.
Yeah,
It's
I've
hilarious.
seen it.
And I'm like, he's going to post over the guy who everybody will be like, oh, shit. And he's going to keep my face on there. That's the best part. I'm
Yeah,
like,
that is the
what are
best
you
part.
doing, dude? All right, but now I have the grand finale for you guys because you're going to love this shit. Dude, so my buddy Matt gets hit up by the student, says, "Are you one of Brad's friends?" And so he calls me, "Hey, what's up, dude? What do I do? Should I just delete it?" I said, "No, just tell him to hit me up. I've got a bullshit account that I keep, just for fun, fucking around to see people that has no followers, just to see stuff that, might want to see." So I have the guy, so the dude hits me up. We have been on the text for the last hour and a half, bullshitting with each other, talking. He won't give me too much info. I mean, he tried to call me. I'm like, I'm not taking the call because who knows, he could hack the phone too. But dude, so we've been texting back and forth the last hour and a half, dude. And the guy's like, "Man, sorry, dude." And I'm like, "What kind of music you listen to?" He's like, "Hip hop." I'm like, "Well, you saw my Instagram, right?" He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "I'll give it back to you." I'm like, "Bro, I don't fucking care anymore, dude." I mean, we've been on for an hour and a half, texting back like a couple of high school kids. And it's just so funny.
You got
because, dude, I don't know. And the thing is, I don't know where the guy's from. I don't know shit about him. It could be a woman, but I think it's a guy. Cause like, what's up? Kind of. But I don't know where he's from or anything. And so it's the funniest thing because now he's like, "Bro, I'll hook you up." And I'm like, what do I care about the account? No, it's like he stole my girlfriend away, banged her 100 times, and he's like, "You can have her back." I'm like, bro, the girlfriend I wanted is no longer. Now I just have this shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, everyone's just hitting us up.
Maybe the Bitcoin you made, maybe the real Bitcoin is the friends you made along the way.
Here's what he said too. Sorry to keep interrupting, but you got to hear this. He goes, "Hey man, that'd be cool if you just be cool and send me a little bit of Bitcoin. I'll give you your account back." I'm like, "Bro, I don't know how to do fucking Bitcoin. I don't even know how to do Instagram."
Yeah, you successfully hacked me. How good at technology do you think I am?
Yeah. No, Bitcoin. Dude, if he told me I could save the Ukraine by sending 2 Bitcoin right now,
he's gonna help him make money. He's gonna help him make money.
I don't know how to. Yeah, I don't. You guys know, Steve, all my friends, and when people say, "Oh, Venmo me this money," I'm like, "Okay." Then I call a friend. They go, "I'll give you the cash. Can you Venmo this?" You guys know how I am.
Yeah.
That's so funny though. But just being on back and forth with a dude for an hour and a half, just texting.
That's the crazy part. Now you have a friend.
Oh, bro.
I was just about to say, leave it up to Brad to become friends with his hacker.
They're gonna start a business together.
Oh, dude, hey, man. Maybe you can market some concerts for me.
Yeah, they're gonna start a business
on.
together. It's cool. Don't worry about it. How'd you guys meet? How he hacked my Instagram.
Yeah,
we've been
we're
fast
best
friends
friends.
ever since.
He hacked my Instagram. Now he's working for me. He's a marketing director for shows. Oh man, I just had when Steve hit me up, I had to tell you guys. It was and you know what? You guys seems pretty fun and pretty funny. I mean, back and forth, he has some good funny shit. I was like, I kind of like this dude. I don't, what I mean? I just want to know. Me and 5 of my friends were talking about it and kind of made a like a funny bet, like, okay, where's this dude from? And like, you know, I know there's a lot of scammers like in Nigeria, but then I think Panama is a big country now. So I took Panama. Another dude's got Nigeria. Some dude's got South Africa.
I say
so
Russia.
We're trying to figure it out.
I got
he won't tell me
Detroit.
where he's from. Detroit. Oh, yeah, Detroit.
I got
Okay.
Russia.
Detroit.
Yeah, Detroit, Michigan.
Yep.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I want some dude from Ohio that's like a, you know, like he's like doing meth all day, and then he's like,
From
oh,
Canada,
yeah.
bro.
Yes. But leave it to me to get hacked by this dude,
Exactly.
and then go like, hey, bro, it's cool.
Let's be
whatever.
friends.
It's
Yeah, you know what, dude? Who gives a rat's ass? It's Instagram. You know
It's
what I
also
mean?
very
Yeah.
true.
And I will tell you this. Here's the cool thing. The guy probably put me in touch with like 4 or 5 people that I haven't talked to in a long time. And I was
Sure.
like, oh, rad. Well, good to hear from you. And like, I was worried about you. Okay? I'm like, yeah, bro, I'm good. What's up? He's like, no, just I saw this BitCoin thing. Are you, you know, everyone, you know, it's cool to find out people actually give a rat's ass. You know what
Sure,
I mean?
absolutely.
Like, I'm
he's bringing
concerned
people
about
together,
you know what I'm
bro.
That's
saying?
right.
Hell yeah.
Like, and then all weekend, dude, you know, I'm rolling in Cabo, and I'm like, and thinking like, everybody's like, dude, are you okay? I'm like, and I'm sending them videos. Yeah, I'm okay. You know what I mean? On the boat, partying, like, yeah, I'll make it. I'll survive.
I'll
I'm like,
survive. Send me a
oh, well,
Bitcoin.
dude.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Send me
Send me
too.
a
Hey,
Bitcoin,
if you
dude.
guys gotta send Bitcoin, I need to send a Bitcoin to
I'm not sending
I just
nothing to
don't
that
know.
guy.
Hell no.
Don't involve
I
me.
really, hey, I'm not even bullshitting you guys. I would have sent him something. I would have really sent him something when it first happened. If he said, "Look, bro, I got your account," I would have been like, "Good ups on you, man." You know, like,
Sure, you got
you know,
me.
you
Fair and
ransom
square.
me, or you know, like, yeah, dude, you know. But now it's like everything's been completely fucked. So who cares? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like it's not like I'm gonna be able to call like, you know, like Offset from Migos tomorrow and be like, "Hey, bro, refollow me now."
Sure.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I'm not refollowing shit. You know what I mean? I'm like a pariah now, you know what I mean? In the Instagram community. I don't even think, what's that idiot? Mark Zuckerberg won't even follow me now. Nobody will.
Nah, bro.
fucking Brad.
This shit's funny. I'm sorry, you guys. I just get a kick out of shit like this. Just, what do you do? You know what I mean? What do you do?
Nothing, you know. What can you do?
What can you do?
Yeah.
It's
All
over.
right.
A lesson well learned, Brad. Now,
yeah.
now you learn not to click on the
Lessons- hey,
links.
lessons
Don't click
with
on.
Brad.
Don't click on those links, man.
That's the
Don't
new
click on those
segment.
links.
Hey,
That's
I
the
learned,
new segment
I
on
learned
the-
something today, fellas. Learned something today. Learned
That's
something
right.
every day.
Yeah,
I made it.
that's the
Hey,
new
look,
segment on the West Coast Pop Lock podcast. You know what I'm saying? Learning something new with
Learning
Brad.
something new.
Hey, learn it. I like that. Every week,
Learning with
learning
Brad.
something new. I just hope it's not me next week. Guess what happened to the guy?
I told
This
you.
guy told
It only
me
works
he
if
could
it's
give me
you
extra
again.
Keys. Hey, I can get you extra keys to your Porsche for free. Just give me the original. Hey, here you go.
Yeah.
Now,
Oh, Christ.
now I know that if Brad gets fucking hacked again, he's just willing to give up the money. Like, I don't know what it is, but here, just go
Now,
away.
I'm a hacker.
The
I'm a
next
hack
time,
him.
the next time he
Well,
gets one, I'm gonna be in immediately.
Here's the thing, dude. It's got to be reasonable. If it was like a couple $100, I'd have been like cool in the game. But if the dude wants like a bunch of money for, I'm like, dude, it's me dicking off, you know, backstage at concerts. It's like it's not worth, or whatever. Me in a picture of me and some, you know, goofball buddy, whatever I'm doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because, you know, you guys, what do I post about once every 3 months? One thing. I don't even know how to do story. So, like, if you guys, once again, if you said, hey, Brad, post this on your story for me, like, got to go to somebody who knows what they're doing. I don't do that shit. I mean, Steve will tell you. You know what I mean? So
They don't.
it's
They don't.
funny. But you know what? I learn something new every day, right?
Yeah,
Learn
that's right,
something new.
Brad.
Hell yeah.
Those I block on block hours where I said so. Oh Jesus! Now this dude's hit me up. What's he saying? You could send your cash up with any other means. I'm good, dude. Anyway, sorry guys. I'm reading this.
All right.
The live
All right.
negotiations
Hey,
are still happening,
but,
people.
Hey, but hey, here's the funniest part. I'll leave you guys with this. I swear to God on the Bible, that I told
don't
him,
even
do me
believe in
one
God.
favor. I go, you don't have to give me back, but listen, you don't have to give me back my account, right? But do me one favor. Watch the West Coast Pop Lock podcast.
There you go. There you go.
And wherever he is in the world, he can get the podcast.
That's right.
You guys got a new what? You guys got a new follower.
Perfect. You
Yeah.
gotta- He's like,
All
Thank
right,
you,
boys.
Brad.
Hey,
Thanks,
have a great
Brad.
day.
You
Enjoy
too, dude.
yourselves. And we will talk to you soon.
Yeah.
All right,
Later,
Brad.
Brad.
Hacky, over and out. Later.
So I thought we were gonna start today. Well, thank you, Brad. That's hilarious. You guys don't buy any Bitcoin for Brad. I thought we were starting today with the video of Scott Hall. What happened to that?
Oh, I forgot all about that. Sorry.
Man. And I was going to say something before we started, and I was like, don't tell Mario how to do his fucking job. He knows how to do it.
You know what? Reminders, guys, would be nice. I know that's what we talked about. I did post my memorial photo. It sucks about Scott Hall, though. It fucking sucks. Yeah, I mean, that dude went in. I mean, he had a slip and fall, broke his hip or whatever the fuck.
We said it on here. I was like, breaking your hip, man, when you're that old. But what I noticed, because, like... wrestlers die, you know what I mean? A gang of wrestlers die. Well, I'm just saying, wrestlers die young, especially. You know, gang like one of my favorite wrestlers dying is not that big of a thing to me, you know.
Because it happens a lot.
It happens a lot. But with this one, what I noticed was how many people outside of people who I would think like wrestling were like, "Yo, Scott Hall died,"
but I think
Razor Ramon died, and it's like he was a much bigger star. I think
so. That was because what he went through, you know, how he hit rock bottom and then he came back.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, with the Diamond Dallas Page, you know, yoga.
Yeah, I'm just saying, regardless.
But you know what I'm saying. So that gave him a different story. Now it gave him a story of overcoming, whatever it is that he had to overcome, which was drug abuse and whatever it was.
So the reason he was off.
Are we going to start it all over again? Are we starting this part over?
Just let me know when we get there. So this man is responsible, Scott Hall, responsible for two of the biggest gimmicks ever in wrestling, because he came up with Razor Ramon, and it was because Vince McMahon had never seen Scarface. And so this fool did like a Scarface impression. Vince McMahon was like, fuck that, we're going on TV with that. Yeah. And then when he was in WCW, he was talking to Sting. And Sting was like looking for like a revamp in his character, and he said, "You ever seen The Crow?" And it was like when The Crow was like fucking pretty new. Sting was like, "No." He was like, "You should watch The Crow." Watch The Crow, then Sting became The Crow. Like, Scott Hall is directly responsible for, and those are two of the biggest like gimmicks that wrestlers have done in like the last 30 years. And Sting's
still rocking that Crow
face.
Sting
is still the fucking Crow.
Yeah.
And that motherfucker was Razor Ramon forever, even when he was just Scott Hall. Because when he came to WWE and was Razor Ramon, I knew him from before. He used to be tag team partners with Kurt Hennig in the AWA. He was Big Scott Hall. He was like a big white cowboy guy. And so for Big Scott Hall to show up on it, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But then he was so cool that he made it fucking
Come
work.
on, Chico.
You know? Yeah, he made that shit work.
Hey, yo.
Hey,
all right, here we go. We're actually going to start with this.
Hard work pays off. Dreams come true. Bad times don't last, but bad guys do. Hard work pays off.
Woo! You can let it play again. No pause.
Dreams come true.
Let that sink in.
Bad times don't last, but bad guys do.
R.I.P.
That's the bad guy.
Razor Ramon.
That fool straight lead. He's like, yeah, I'm a bad guy. That's
hard work.
What are we doing? Say hi to the bad guy, man. That's him.
Yeah, dude. I just lost a good friend of mine too a couple of weeks ago. Mario, my boy Mario, Big Mario. Shout out to my boy John, who took care of him. It was two brothers left in his family. It was just him and his brother. His parents had passed away, and they're the only people in this family.
Damn.
That's it. He had cancer. He went in the hospital. His brother ends up going into the hospital a couple of days later with COVID. And his deathbed, bro. And my friend John, which is his best friend, his brother, but not, just his best friend, recorded his last words, bro, for everybody. And he first tells John, he says, "John, you gotta let me go. You gotta let me go, bro. I'm good." And he goes, "I had a great life." And then he goes, unknowing that his brother's in the hospital, because they don't want to tell him because he's he says
he's got enough on his mind.
"You gotta let my brother go too. He says these words exactly. "I want him to die with me too."
Holy shit.
He says, "My mom said that we're gonna be together again. And then he says, everybody, I had a great life. I love you all. I'll see you on the other side. That was it, bro. Dude, it was so crazy to hear those words from him.
That is wild.
His brother dies a couple of days later. And that was it. His family was reunited. Whatever you believe in.
Yeah.
Heaven or whatever your heaven is or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
But it was so crazy to hear those words from somebody. And you know, with Scott Hall, Mr. Razor Ramon himself passing away too, it's just crazy how you start thinking about those. How are you gonna be when it's your moment? Like I always think, to be very honest, I always think of fear. Like, well, am I gonna be afraid? But then I see these guys and a lot of people, not just them, but a lot of people that have always said like, no, I'm not scared, bro, I'm good. There comes a time where it just clicks and you're accepting, I would think.
It's wild to be scared of death to me, considering that's the only thing that's absolutely guaranteed that's going to happen to you. Like nothing else.
I don't think there's fear of death. I think there's fear of not knowing if there's anything else, bro.
Sure. I mean, I guarantee you, I know for a fact what happens, what we do when you die. And it's you go back to doing whatever it was before you were alive. Like maybe that's nothing, maybe that's everything. But that's what we're going back. Like,
good answer.
You know what I mean? Like, am I? I don't know if it's something. I don't know. But that's what we're gonna go do. We're gonna go do whatever the fuck we were doing before we were born. That's it.
Back to work.
You know, like I don't know what that is, but that's what we're doing.
Yeah,
like,
man.
I'm in no hurry to get there, but I'm not.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not scared either.
Yeah. All right. I like that, man. But you know what I'm saying?
Make the chat come back, man.
Oh, my
yeah. Big, you know. R.I.P. to Scott Hall, and big R.I.P. to my boy Mario and everybody out there that's dealing with something like that. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't know if he made Hollywood. I didn't know that about Hollywood Hogan. That's a good idea.
Oh, he also came up with Hollywood Hogan?
Apparently, told him that Scott Hall told him.
Hogan today or yesterday came out at his restaurant talking about how.
Hogan said it? I don't know that, because that fool saes a lot of shit.
Well,
he also
said
said
hating on Hogan,
that
bro.
Macho Man's his best friend and Andre the Giant liked him. Macho Man hated him. Andre the Giant didn't like him.
No. They ended up hating him.
None of these fools liked him.
They ended up hating him because they were jealous of him, bro.
Get the fuck out of here.
You're getting upset, Johnny.
They were jealous, bro.
Jealous of what?
Exactly. Because no, listen to this. Exactly. They were jealous of what? He wasn't the best wrestler.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hair.
He didn't have any hair.
Hulk Hogan had a 10-inch
But you know what he had?
not Terry Bollea.
But you know what he had?
What did he have?
He had the attention of every single person inside that stadium, bro. And he made people. He made guys that came in. Honky Tonk Man, Brutus the Barber, Beefcake. Those guys were great wrestlers already, but when he brought them in, stardom. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong, I'm with you. Hey, the big leg drop, like, what the hell kind of move is that?
A terrible one.
You know what I'm saying? But they're still doing it now. You see guys.
Who's doing it now?
You've seen leg drops.
No one does no leg drops.
Oh, you've seen leg drops, bro.
No one does leg drops. No one does leg drops.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
they do.
Yeah, they
Who
do.
does a leg drop?
There's a handful of people that still do. Fucking even Becky Lynch does leg drops.
She does do leg
Yeah,
drops.
no, there's a handful of people that fucking still do them.
I was
Yeah.
listening to people that were talking about the generation of wrestling that was basically either Shawn Michaels was your favorite wrestler or Bret Hart was your favorite wrestler, and how those two schools have, like how Bret Hart's wrestling is still looks good. Bret Hart's wrestling is still like,
because it's dope. He was a great wrestler.
but like the dudes who do the Shawn Michaels shit is all super kicks and fucking dipshit stuff, and it's like that's not fucking. Like the people whose favorite wrestler was Shawn Michaels have turned into turds. People whose favorite wrestler was Bret Hart have fucking become badass wrestlers. You know?
Yeah,
that's all.
yeah, that's wrestling talk. Well, first we did
get out of
hack
here.
talk. Now it's wrestling talk.
Look, we don't know anything about. I don't know anything about Bitcoin.
Hell no.
If I'm trying to sell you Bitcoin on Instagram, I've been hacked also.
Yeah, right. Yeah, check it out for sure. If any one of us here are selling you Bitcoin,
I've been hacked.
or if any of us go like, "Hey, bro, can you help me out? I'm locked
I
out."
got hacked, man. I got
as soon
hacked.
as you say I'm locked out, nah, bro.
Yeah.
Here's one thing I was gonna tell you guys, bro. I was trying to think of some kind of like new segment or something, but like, You know, like the whole enchilada with Super Steve back in the
Yeah.
day. I might call it something like Cubo with Super Steve. I got somebody doing
What
a
about
real
like
voiceover.
authentic with Super Steve?
Nah, I like that. That's cool. That sounds like food. That sounds like a food. Like, you know, like
Sure.
I got to bring food in here all the time.
Yeah.
But like Cubo with Super Steve is just shit off the street, you know, or just rants or whatever, you know.
How about shit off the street?
Shit off the street, man, like a shovel.
I was fucking at a drive-through, and then I was talking to one of my friends about it, and they were like, "Fuck." Whenever you go to a drive-through and they tell you, "Hey, can you go into stall number 1?"
Yeah.
And you're like, "Yo, can you throw in some ketchup and ranch?"
Yeah.
It never happens, dog. It never happens. And my friend was like, "Yeah, dude." And I checked this time, and I told that fool, "Hey, get me that ranch." And that person that had to go get the ranch was pissed.
Yeah, but as soon as you have to pull over to that little stall, your shit's all fucked up.
Yeah.
Like that should be what that line is called. That's like
Fucked
the
up
fucked
line.
up border
Hey,
line.
can you go in the fucked up
Hey, we're
border
gonna fuck
line?
up. We're gonna fuck your shit up real quick. Can you go park over there?
Yeah.
Like, you're not gonna get anything that you asked for. Park over there. It's gonna take a long time too. Then we'll be back though. But we're gonna walk it out to you. Tell you thank you. Like,
And bring no ketchup, bring no nothing.
Nothing. And if they say, "Can you get it for me?" They're like, "Yeah." Then they walk back in, and that's it. Because that's what I would do. If they're like, "Can you get me some ketchup?" I'll be like, "Yeah, I'll be right back." And then I would just go in and never come
No, my
back
friend
out.
said that they say, "Hey, yo, grab me some ketchup," and they went, grabbed it, came in, and just like put their arm in the car and dropped it. Didn't give it in someone's hand. Didn't like here, fuck
Yeah.
you. Like fuck me, fuck you.
Yeah. Everybody at fast food is mad.
And they're getting paid more now.
No, I'm saying everybody, but everybody who's there too. Everybody who's in the line.
Yeah, if you're driving,
if you're in the
'cause
line,
that ain't
everybody who works
fast.
there, everybody's mad. It's not cheap anymore either. You know, like that used to be the whole point, that it was like cheap. It's fucking expensive. But like nobody at fast food is happy. It used to be. I feel like everybody at fast food was happy, and now nobody at fast food is happy.
Yeah, you're right, because it was cheap, man. You get that dollar menu.
It was
fuck
cheap.
It up.
It was cheap.
Some places still offer stuff like that.
I'm just saying, man. It used to be $5. You get whatever you wanted, wherever you wanted.
You get stuffed in $5.
For any place,
Yeah.
any place. If you take $5, you get whatever you want. Now, even just whatever the regular hamburger is, that thing's probably more than $5
easily.
wherever you're at, or like.
I did send you a meme earlier this week and how they talk about McDonald's, my happy place, when it was bright fucking red, yellow arch, but now all the buildings are like gray, like this off burgundy, almost like gel.
Well, they stopped
colors.
advertising to kids. That's what it is. It's not supposed to be for kids anymore. Like that's why there's.
But that's
no...
the only people that like it, dude.
Oh, but I understand that. I'm just
Kids
saying.
and my friend Ray.
I'll get McDonald's if I drive by, because there's a McDonald's right by my house. But there's a McDonald's right by my house, and the line is consistently 10, 15 cars deep. Like at all the, and I'm not waiting at McDonald's for that long ever. Like ever. If I drive by and there's nobody there, sometimes I'm like, just because.
What
like,
are you getting? What are you getting?
Just Big Mac and French fries, or 2 cheeseburgers and French fries. Like I'm not trying to.
No shake, nothing?
Nah.
No ice cream that's always broke?
Maybe a hot fudge sundae.
Ooh.
Maybe a hot fudge sundae. No, only because you said that.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
no, I forgot that McDonald's even has, because it never works. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
yeah. It's always broke.
But yeah, hot fudge sundae. If I'm
And if you're
really
McDonald's, how do you run out of fries, bro?
yeah. How do you run out of any of that shit?
I remember, we were there one time
Yeah.
and it was like, we ran out of fries. Like, that's all you make good, is
Yeah,
fries,
get some
bro.
more. Get some more. Where are they at?
They are my favorite fries.
They used to
McDonald's
be good
fries?
They
Yeah,
used
of
to be
course.
good. They used to be good. They're not that
Nobody's
good
fries
anymore.
are even like McDonald's French fries are good.
You know
But,
what? We're
like,
gonna have to do a fry challenge now,
who
bro.
else has good French fries?
But you know what? You have to do the fries.
Jack
you gotta
Box
have
used to be the
hot.
shit. They fucked them all up. Yeah.
Have
Of
to be
course they
hot.
have to be hot.
Yeah.
We're gonna have
Before
to do
Del
Just
this.
the
Tacos,
mush.
if you get them like.
Oh, Del Tacos. They used to have when they used to have in the big cup.
That was just because it was a lot, bro. Not because they're better.
But they're also good. Like those crinkle
were
cut
s-
fries are the shit.
they were
But you can
seasoned really
ask
good.
them. You can ask them to like make them a little crispier.
Yeah, because they come soggy a lot of times.
and
at
add
Del
salt,
Taco.
bro. Those are the best.
You know
fries.
what? We're gonna have to film this live at like some kind of food court
Yeah.
where they have all those fucking
I'll
places,
fuck
and we
up.
And
can
we keep
order.
saying that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna do this. We're gonna
Yeah,
hang out. We're gonna
cool,
go
man.
eat fries. The only thing we do outside of here
go
is
watch
watch
wrestling?
wrestling. That's it.
That
And we
sounds
got more
good.
wrestling coming up.
That
We got
sounds
AEW
good.
in June. and we got
I'm coming in on.
Tijuana wrestling.
I'm coming in
when
on.
is that?
I'm coming in on Pigs Radio on the 20th because we're gonna
26th.
It's the 26th because we're gonna interview wrestlers. So,
PP
Yeah.
Ray. Lucha Vavoom's
I
coming
can't
back.
I can't wait to talk to Peter Live a lot about his his feud with Brandon on BTE, the losers feud, man, and he wouldn't cheat. Now he's a cheater. Like, we got to get deep in here with this shit. I've already been
cuts.
I'm ready to go, man. I'm ready to go. This shit can't get here fast enough.
See, I've already I think I've peaked in wrestling. Now I'm on the downside of it.
The wrestling is a roller coaster, man. You'll be back. There was just a huge pay-per-view.
Yeah.
There's huge AEW pay-per-view. Like, it's getting ready to be WrestleMania. Like, we're in a valley.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it was just a fall off from the big show. I
hate AEW's champion.
Hangman's doing
cowboy.
this thing. He's doing his
He's a
thing.
farmer,
man.
bro. He ain't a cowboy.
Look, I was thinking about that too, about you giving me shit because Hangman's not an actual cowboy.
He's a farmer.
Hey, Stan Hansen wasn't an actual cowboy. Terry Funk wasn't an actual cowboy.
Oh, cool.
None of these guys are actual fucking cowboys.
Okay.
I mean, Terry Funk owned the Double Cross Ranch in Amarillo, Texas.
There you go.
He's a fucking cowboy.
But now you also got to understand, he has no personality, bro.
Look, I'm not arguing with that.
He has no personality.
Here's the problem with wrestling a lot in general, is especially for a good guy. It's exciting to watch them chase the title. Once they got it, it's kind of like, all right,
Except Hogan.
like what now?
Except for Hogan.
Well, yeah, they don't have monsters to throw at him. It's true, because then you build monsters and you throw them at him, but they don't have no monsters to throw at him. It's true. But yeah, it is. It's a problem. I agree.
You got guys like Stone Cold that were dope, or you got guys like back in the day, like the Undertaker and shit.
Undertaker never had the belt ever. I mean, he had it occasionally, but he was not.
Yeah, no, he was never a keeper of it.
He didn't need it. He didn't need it.
But he just put people over. But yeah, this Hangman dude, nah, dog, it's whack. It's just good wrestler, and he has great matches. Just the there's no. And when you're getting, I don't know, bro. It just to me.
What did you think about Batman? How about that?
Yeah, here we go. Change it up.
Talking shit about Hangman this whole goddamn time.
You're getting Johnny rallied up.
I'm supposed to sit here and listen to this nonsense about how Hulk Hogan is awesome and Hangman sucks. So I'm supposed to listen to that? I did not drive all the way down to a super secret location in Compton, California to listen to my favorite wrestlers be smirched on a podcast where we're not even supposed to be talking about wrestling. So I don't even know.
Your favorite wrestler loves my favorite wrestler, bro.
Probably.
You know what I'm saying?
No way.
Yes, hell yeah.
Get out of here.
They all know because of my favorite wrestler, they are who they are.
What did you think of Batman?
You know what? On your rant, what did you think of Batman?
You know what? I can't. I had to leave.
Okay, did you had to leave or
Yes.
you left?
I didn't know, and this was my own fault. I didn't know this movie's fucking 5 hours long.
That's
that
what
I thought it
motherfucker
was just
3
like
hours.
regular movie length.
2 hours?
2 hours. So at 2.5 hours, I had timed it all perfect. To where I was like, I'm gonna go catch the movie, then I'm gonna go to a mic, fucking do a thing, being productive, making shit happen on my day off. And then I'm looking at the time on my phone, when does this movie end? And I could tell just by where they're at in the movie, they're still
Far.
we're still a half hour away from the end, and I was like,
You were barely at the first climax. You had to come back down and
dude,
go back
I
up.
was like, I have to leave. So I'm gonna go back. How about this? I'm gonna for sure go back and finish it.
Was it good up to the point where you left?
I enjoyed it. It was it's like a Batman detective movie way more than it is it's a superhero movie, but it's like a detective movie. He's fucking trying to figure shit out.
I will say that I enjoyed it, and I thought it was a little bit too long, for sure.
Oh yeah.
How many hours is it?
Three.
It's three.
It's over 3 hours.
It's a solid 3.
Just a little bit over 3, I believe. But it's cool. It's worth to go watch. If you really like Batman, if you were into the comics, if you were into the fucking cartoons where yes, you know of Batman, but if you like the detective shit, very noir, fucking, they made it very gangsterish. It was supposed to be kind of modeled, I'm not after Godfather and shit, but in that vibe, in that era, and you get the fucking gangster vibe to it. So it's really cool. It's a different twist, good acting, and that fucking Twilight dude,
Robert Pattinson, man, he's not fucking around, man. That guy is a nice little actor.
Threw down.
I know a girl that when I met her, she was obsessed with Twilight. And so I love to still make fun of her about how much she loved, how much she was fun. So I was looking forward to seeing this movie so I could shit talk to her, your boy fucking sucks still. And he did great. And there was nothing bad to say. So
Ain't no Affleck.
Yeah, for me, like the Batman movies, bro, it's just like they change so much. Yeah, every single one is just different.
And then that's like
But
it's
you-
like the best and worst part of it.
Yeah.
Like, where it doesn't matter. All the other ones don't matter.
Yeah.
And then like for this movie, you didn't need
A backstory.
You didn't need it. Like they kind of and you didn't. And it's kind of hard to say because you know who Batman is.
Yeah.
But like watching, I don't feel like you needed to know who Batman is. Like you could have brought someone who had no like, what's a Batman? You're like, just watch this movie.
What's a Batman?
And they would have been fine. You know,
Yeah.
there was no like they.
It was a good movie.
Yeah, they explained what they needed to explain,
Yeah.
but like the movie part was.
See, when I see superhero movies, I like the Avengers kind of where there's a story. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
It goes from one guy to the next guy, and it just all comes together. And I've noticed that with the DC or whatever the hell I get DC, right?
DC.
It just goes like everywhere, and they try to reboot it, and they try to bring someone else new, and it's like, what the fuck?
I'm with Spider-Man. They did the same thing. There's like
Yeah.
the third round of Spider-Man movies in the last 20 years. You
Yeah.
know, we're in the third fucking round of Spider-Mans. Like that's a fucking
How many Batmans have we had though?
a gang of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
A
a lot.
gang.
And there's been some great, and then some like so-so, and same thing with Spider-Man. You know, there's a couple that were awesome.
They were all awesome.
Do you remember before nerds took over the world and all movies weren't Star Wars, Disney, or fucking comic books?
I don't even think it's nerds, dude.
It's nerds. That's when it took
it's just
over.
that they make those movies are gonna make money, so they don't want to take a chance on new shit.
Sure.
People already know Batman, but Batman, everyone's gonna go fucking see it. Just what's the new Batman like? Same thing with all those. So you never see anyone else getting like.
I'm just saying.
any
I
kind of-
remember the time in the long, long ago
Well, it was something
when
new.
there was movies that weren't comic books,
Yeah.
Star Wars, or fucking Harry Potter.
There's a lot of movies, man. There's just not that much hype behind it. But if you go back and you actually go look at fucking releases, because I don't know if it was the hacked fucking movies and shit that on the fucking Fire Sticks, and all of a sudden you go by the years, I'm like, I've never heard of 95% of these fucking movies, but they've come out every fucking year.
Yeah.
There's just no hype.
Well, they just go to like straight to video.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's what Steven Spielberg thinks is going to happen with movies, is that going to the movies will be more like a simulator ride, fucking fully immersive type thing that you pay $50.
Didn't you go to one like that?
Yeah, but even like more like that it's going to be, that's what going to the movies is going to be. And that movies is
Didn't you say you had a horrible time though?
Yeah, I had a terrible time. And that movies will be just, but that, this is the Model T. And then movies will be at home. Like a movie that doesn't have to be like that will be just something you watch at home. That won't be something that you go to the theaters to see, And I get it.
I mean, the pandemic did move that shit up because all the fucking things that were released during that time, straight to home.
Just sent them.
Well, you had to though, and then as soon as you were able to go to the movies, them shits are packed.
Now, like the first movies that were packed, since because I go to the movies a lot. The first movie was Jackass and then Batman.
Yeah.
Were the only before that the movies were never packed. Saturday, whatever, it didn't matter. There was nobody at the movies.
So we're still
Now-
scared though. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm saying, but so in all that time since the movies reopened, I've been going since basically when they reopened. The first one that I was like, oh shit, was Jackass, and it was like, oh shit, there was full theaters, and it was awesome.
How was that
And
one?
It was funny, man. I know it was funnier seeing it in a full theater of people. Like it was.
Everyone was laughing and makes you laugh.
That's why I wanted. I was like, I don't need to see this one at home by myself, chuckling like a dickhead.
Yeah.
Like I want to go to a theater full of
check
people.
out a bunch of dickheads.
Yeah, I want everybody to be in here laugh. And there was actually the people there were younger than I thought they were going to be. I thought it was gonna be a bunch of dudes my age, that fucking that watch Jackass.
Yeah.
But it wasn't. It was younger people. So Jackass and the Batman have been the only crowded movies so far that I've seen.
Last time I went to the movies was La Bamba, bro.
Hilarious.
Hey, shout out to those theaters that rent out a whole entire fucking
It's
theater.
like $150 or
It's
something.
$120, dude.
Yeah.
You can
Which
bring
is
20
not
people.
bad though, dude.
That's not
You bring
bad
20
at
people.
all.
That's how we saw Batman, by the way. My boy,
really?
My boy
Oh,
rented
that's
a theater.
cool.
and
That's
he-
how I saw fucking Spider-Man.
Oh, that's good.
My sister's comadre got it for her
Can you
son.
do the
He's a huge
IMAX
fan.
ones? I want IMAX. I don't want no.
I'm not a fan of the
fucking-
IMAX. I don't like the big fucking screens, dude. Not a big fan.
We did that, and the only thing that sucked was everyone got free popcorn. The kids, except me, I couldn't because I was an adult. But I bought my own. Hey, dude, it was a free movie. It was dope.
He's like, they give me no popcorn.
They give you no free popcorn.
It's fucking bullshit. The whole thing.
And then, there were younger kids, so they're yelling and shit. You know.
Even during the movie.
I wouldn't want to go see.
It was Ghostbusters that I saw, by the way. I think.
Oh, okay.
A movie with a bunch of kids that I know, because that's what you're bringing them there for. You're bringing them there to have fun and be loud. I'm like, you little bastards, better shut up, man. What are you doing?
Hell yeah. I paid $150 for this place.
Yeah.
It's still a legit fucking deal, though, dude.
It is a super legit deal.
Even if I didn't want to, I wasn't going to go to the movies. Like, hey, man, like.
What movie would we watch as the West Coast, and if we did it and got 20 people that we would take?
Blood in, blood out.
Can you do old movies?
No, I think you have to have a print of it. I think you have to have that. They don't just have a print of Blood in, blood out sitting around.
I'm sure you download that shit on your fucking thumb drive.
Oh, dude, I have it on DVD.
Yeah. Did you see the thing where there was people sitting waiting in the movie theater and they tried to play it off Netflix? Like, you can't do that. That's it. Yeah. And the people that were filming it were like, well, that's illegal because the menu for fucking Netflix was coming up. It's like, you can't do that.
You know what? Same thing happened recently. I went to go see Kevin Smith. He was there doing his birthday show at the Paramount Drive-In. They were going to show... I think Jane Silent Bob Strike Back. It was X amount of anniversary. It was his birthday. He was there to do some fucking, live commentary and shit. And same thing. They didn't have the fucking movie queued up. They downloaded that shit off a torrent site.
Hilarious.
Then to fucking put it on their laptop and to distribute that shit out. Like, how the fuck you're not going to have your own copy?
You sold tickets to an event.
Right. Like,
for a thing you didn't have.
And just a way for you to download it off a fucking torrent site.
Cool.
Shame on you, Kevin Smith. Shame.
Maybe we do that. Maybe we rent out a drive-in.
Where's there a drive-in at?
Paramount.
I was gonna say, I didn't even know that there was a drive-in in Paramount, but I was like, I bet you there's a drive-in in Paramount.
Yes,
We
sir.
did for K-Rock, we did a movie screening there, Nicotina, and I was the host of it. That was years ago. Yeah, it was years ago, dude. But yeah, we did it there. It was pretty dope to have like a movie screening at a fucking drive-in.
Yeah.
The shit was dope.
Before COVID, they were doing them at the Rhodium too on the weekends in Gardena. I don't know if they're still doing it.
And then you also have comedy at drive-ins for a while.
Yeah, for sure that was happening.
Bert Kreischer did a shit ton of them.
A gang of fools did it. He's the one who started it out.
That fool's still on fire, bro.
That dude's hilarious.
I think, to me, it's, again, another thing. It's just gone down a little bit, you know what I mean?
Anytime you start paying attention to somebody that close to, it's hard to just stay
up there.
funny all the time. Yeah.
Unless you're paying attention to the West Coast Pop Rock Podcast every Tuesday.
I do that once a week.
Hell yeah. That's the thing, once a week. These guys were on every day, bro. And it's like, fuck. And then checking them out on Instagram, and they're doing shit. But yeah, I like to check them out. He's going to come out here pretty soon.
Are you doing anything for Thanksgiving, for fucking St. Patrick's Day?
Yeah, I'm drinking a couple Guinness.
I have a show. If anybody's house on the show,
yeah. Where at, Johnny?
It's called Brews Brothers in North Hollywood on Lancashire.
Are you going to have green beer there?
I don't know if they have green beer. That's a good question.
They should, bro. Everyone has green beer.
They're gonna have me. I don't know.
They have to have. It's just fucking goddamn die.
Oh, I understand how to do it. I'm just saying I don't know if they're gonna do it.
Is it blue dye because it's yellow, right?
Oh, that's an excellent question.
I think it's just green dye.
They're
yellow and blue make green.
It's like a fancy brewery, so
Ooh, they gotta wear
pants.
I mean,
it's not fancy. I'm just saying it's a brewery.
Okay, so
don't wear pants.
Yeah, no,
this is a pants-only event.
No.
So that's Thursday. Mm-hmm. Do you know what time you go on?
No, the show starts at 7:30.
So you're a closer. You're probably going on at 10.
Get out of here. Show will be over by 9, I would hope.
God damn, bro.
No, I'm just saying, because an hour and a half of comedy, that's a perfect show.
That's
like
enough.
Any other than that, because there's shows you go to where there's motherfuckers that are like, that it's a 3-hour show. And that's a lot to ask of anybody.
Just sit there.
Let alone, one person, like your friend came, and you're asking them, hey, I'm going to be up there for 8 minutes. Can you sit here for fucking 3 hours and watch everybody else? Like, that's a lot to ask of people.
I went to see you one time, and I got stuck inside.
Yeah. I get it. And it's like, it's rude for people to be like, oh, I watched the person I know, I'm going to bounce. Like, that sucks.
That's what happened.
Of course. And it sucks. Like, if you bring a gang of people, if you bring people to the show, or people are there to watch you, they put you on at the end because they don't want that to happen.
Yeah.
Like, they're like, we're going to keep all the people that are here to see this person in the room by putting them on way later. And that'll happen at shows where, because it's easy to get, like, your first few months, you'd start telling your friends, "Hey, I'm doing stand up." Like, fucking, people
Everyone
like,
shows up.
I'll fucking come see you, and then you're on a show where you're the worst one, or not the least experienced comic,
Yeah.
but you brought the most people. But they'll still put you on at the end so that the good people have your audience. You know what I mean? And they so they're there laughing at the other people's shit, and then you finally go on, and they're like, "Oh, this guy." Then,
this dude.
Then you go up there and you fucking lay your turds after fucking real comics got up there and made him laugh. So that happens too.
Dang, bro.
You know,
That
it
sucks.
happens. You know.
I remember I went to your show and I was like, "Oh shit, Johnny, you were good, all right." And I was about to get up and they bring out the.
Here's the next guy.
But I think he was like the special guest, and I was up close, and he was talking a little bit of shit on someone on there, you know, in the
You're
front.
like, "I'm gonna get
And I was
the
like,
fuck
"Yo,
outta
dude, if I
here."
get up, this guy's gonna rip me."
Yeah.
So I stayed there for another 5 minutes, and he wasn't even good, dude.
That's the thing, like figuring out where to sit at a comedy show so you can make like a quick exit or come back. Because I mean, I like to support, but I do go back and forth. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I hit outside, I'll go outside for a little bit, come back. And like knowing where to sit so that you can do that without interrupting anything. Well,
The place that you did that I went to, it was impossible to leave.
I mean, and where you sat, it was even the most. It was the most impossible in an impossible room. You were in the most impossible chair.
Yeah,
So
I was like, "Fuck."
you're stuck.
And I could have left, but then that guy, he would have ripped me.
Or you were inviting it. He
yeah.
might not. But even it's just the anxiety of that might happen.
Yeah.
It's gonna keep your ass.
Because I
in
know
that
what
seat.
I would have said.
Right. So it's like I'm gonna stay right in this
Yeah.
fucking seat to keep any
And
of
laugh.
this bullshit from happening.
Especially when they start ripping on someone. And especially someone near you. And especially someone, because I'm a big dude, and like if they're ripping on a big person, I go, "Yo, dog. Yo, dog.
Yo.
All I got to do is move and you're going to fucking fuck me up, asshole." And you're a professional. You know what I mean? I may have one or two little lines, but I'm going to get,
Yeah.
sweep the leg, bro.
Plus, they got a fucking microphone. That's where it's all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And then people there to laugh, them, not at me.
Anytime you're trying to get in a verbal altercation and one person has a microphone and the other person doesn't, the person with the microphone is going to win. You know what I mean? Like at the end, like if you might be able to stay in there for a little bit. Eventually the person with the microphone is going to win. It's just.
You know what's not winning? We were talking about it a little bit earlier, like piercings, bro. But like we were saying, everything comes back, right?
Yeah, I don't know where I
You're being a piercer.
yeah, I haven't been a professional piercer in a long time. Like
And we were talking about the underlip.
underlip, the fucking Monroe piercing, dimples. I have no
The
like
eyelash.
eyebrows. I have
Eyebrows,
no.
yeah.
I have no idea.
Eyelash,
Like
the eyebrow.
I have no idea what's hip and what's cool, or if they are, or if it's fucking super lame. Because in my mind, it was always lame. You know what I mean? Like in my mind, it was lame while we were doing it. So I don't know. I don't know what's cool or how dumb it is, but I bet you it's stupid.
I'm still rocking mine fucking 30 plus years later.
You know,
Don't know.
Mario's not letting it go.
Hell
letting it go.
no.
He's like, I got
I went
it.
through pain to have it. Fuck that. I have that shit for life.
How long are you going to keep it?
I don't know. I mean, it's there.
What do you have? Just your lip?
Yeah.
And that's it? And you
That's
just have
it.
that in there?
I had my eyebrow, but that one actually fucking tore.
I wonder if I could push air through it still.
You had yours too?
In the middle, I had a ring.
So is there like a timeline, or you just fuck it's here?
Hey, whenever it is I decide to wear it, I wear it. When I take it off, I take it off. Right now.
Oh, so you take it off and put it on?
Yeah, he doesn't have it on.
Yeah, I don't
right
have it on
now.
right now, but I mean,
Oh.
I go through periods where like I just don't want it on, and I put it.
I see, because I've always seen you with it, so to me it always seems like you always have it on.
Yeah, a paper clip or something.
Yeah, we're about to infect your lip, bro.
I just want to see. Now we started talking about it.
I don't know.
So now
I'll
you're
go
gonna
get you
pierce live on the show?
No, I would just see if the hole's still open. I'll just slide it right through. Yeah, I used to be able to slide it right through all the time. But I don't know. Yeah, I mean, if there was something in there, I'd try to stick it in there, see what's up.
Piercings, bro. WCCP, the Cat Meow. What's up? What's up, the Cat Meow? Charlie, Drama, Laura. See, Laura right there, she's the one that's my sister's comadre. She's the one that rented out the movie theater.
Hell yeah.
Mario, did we ask about the Pregos with the CHP? What the heck? Mario's not here, but yeah, we'll ask him when he gets back.
See if he can decipher that.
Yeah, that's code for something. I will tell you this, Michelada Romo coming back April 9th, Lake Paris Fairgrounds. We will be out there.
How long has it been? When was the last one?
The last one was Santa Anita, November of last year.
November, December, January, February, March, April, May. How many months has it been? Oh, sweet. Thanks.
Like 6 months, I think, right? Hey, Mario, what is Pregos with the CHP? Pregos? What is it? I can't read. I need to get new glasses, dude.
Pregos and CHP. I don't know. You can
No,
call
I know
in.
CHP is California Highway Patrol, but what's Pregos?
Wow, no, that's nothing. That just hurts.
Yeah, trying to pierce your lip, bro. Live.
I thought it was like riding a bike, Johnny. You never forget.
Oh, fuck that.
There was my roommate Mikey. He has he puts up vlogs on YouTube. He just put up a video where I pierced one of our friends.
I thought you didn't pierce, bro.
I don't, but I pierced her ears in our house, and you see, I'm just pouring sweat. Like,
We've asked
like
him, hey, Mario, have we
pouring
not
sweat.
asked her to pierce?
And that's why I didn't want to
one
do
of our
it. Yeah, I
listeners
don't want to
here?
do it. Yeah, because I did that. I did it months ago, and it was fucking terrible.
Oh, Mike's talking about the clit piercing. There was a story on this last week or this week on the Local Music Experience where they do a segment called Am I the Asshole? There was this chick who was pregnant, and I don't know, she had to ask if she had to remove her fucking clit piercing.
Oh,
and I guess
sure.
the nurse responded like, what kind of fucking question is that to begin with, kind of shit. So
Yeah.
she was undecisive. She needed to remove her clit piercing while having a fucking birth of her
yeah,
baby.
you want to take your jewelry out anytime you go into the doctor.
Yeah, you don't want to fucking scar this kid's head up
I
or
just
something.
want to have it out of the way. And that jewelry is usually pretty easy to get out. But
Is it easy to put back?
none of them, it depends. Once it's out, once it's healed, it should be there for like a long time. But, you know.
I've had my piercing for a long time without even having like a ring in it for like months or even a year or two, and then fucking
Yeah, to me, it's like you've always had it. Like, even now, like you say, I don't have it. I feel like, to me, it's like you always have it, dude. Yeah.
Johnny's trying to really fucking
There it is. I found it. I knew it.
There you go. Piercing live on the West Coast Pop Lock Podcast. Johnny pierced
You.
himself.
I knew that hole was still open.
Yeah, I did my ears a long time ago.
I got, how do you, like tetanus or fucking whatever you get from putting metal in your mouth.
Yeah, there you go, bro.
From putting dirty shit in your mouth. I got that disease right now.
You got something.
You're right, we need to ask a professional, but I'm pretty sure, like, don't they even shave fucking all the pussy hair off so the baby
You don't
doesn't
have
get
to,
fucking,
but
like,
yeah, I mean,
get
a lot
cut
of
up or
times
some shit?
Like I acted like I'm a baby.
Yeah, you're a baby professional.
Well, I've
doctor.
seen a couple babies be born, and fucking there was.
You saw some hairy ass bush.
Oh, yeah, that's
hey, like
right.
when
That's
you
basically
when
what
you're
I'm
like in a
saying.
third world country or like in the
Right.
boonies, like who's shaving? They ain't nobody shaving, bro.
Not getting fade up
They're
real quick.
they're kind of umbilical cord with rocks, bro. You know what I mean? But think about it, right? Like, ain't nobody like, oh, hey, did she shave?
Just hit with a rock.
Well, no, you know, they sharpen rocks and make them, you know,
well,
nice and,
you can only sharpen a rock up so sharp.
hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, bro. You know what I mean? At one
gnarly
point,
shit.
they were using that.
Well, yeah, absolutely. At one point, they're losing their teeth. Yeah, of course.
You know what I
like,
mean?
You got to do what you
So
got to
it
do.
ain't beyond the fucking realm of it happening.
No,
it's
it
happened.
absolutely is not. You're
Because
right.
the guy was like, I'm sick and tired of biting umbilical cords. It tastes like shit. Oh, there's a rock.
This is gross.
Smash.
Man. Why every time I bite into this thing, shit shoots in my mouth?
Yeah.
This is fucking
Little did he
disgusting.
know that was like, what do they call it?
Stem cells?
But gold.
Yeah,
They're gold
yeah,
stem
yeah,
cells.
yeah,
There's a different
yeah.
level.
Right.
So those stem cells, bro, that guy probably lived forever.
I don't know if that works if you just eat them.
Who,
I
bro,
think,
who
I think you
knows?
have to do.
They absorb into your
Has to be
body.
a little more specific than just eating them.
Well,
Or,
that's
you
what
know-
you're doing.
Huh?
I mean, that's what you're doing as a baby.
Are you talking about? I thought you meant when I drink baby's blood.
When you're a baby, that's what you're doing.
When I run around with all my political elite
Because
friends.
mother's
and
milk
we-
also has a lot of stem cells.
When I'm talking about murdering babies with the political elite and drinking their blood for adrenochrome.
Oh,
That's what
stop
I'm
it, you
fucking-
lizard.
That's what I do.
Lizard
So I
people.
guess it would work from just drinking it. Cause
I talked to my
we
boy
just drink
Luis.
it.
We had this crazy conversation a couple of days ago. We got to have him in. And he's on to like different stuff and then like sort of like Carl, but in a different level. Just not conspiracies, just very like spirituality and stuff. And I'm like, man, and I called him a lizard. He goes, well, we have lizard brains, bro. We have a lizard brain with another brain on top. It went crazy shit. I was like,
Yeah.
God damn. Luis, bro, Mazer, artist, extremely awesome artist, can tell us stories about art in that world, how different it is, and you know what I'm saying, as well as talking about like some just like shit like that, dude, like
lizard brain
shit, bro, like just like I don't know. We got deep because I also told him about my friend and him passing away and stuff, and he got really deep into like, well, you know, everyone that is gone is here though. They're within. It was just like a deep conversation, but it was a very interesting conversation. So I'd like to bring him on, man. He has really different ideas, and I mean not just his. I mean he learned it from somewhere, but like. You know what I'm saying? Like
philosophies, man, get philosophical.
Yeah, but it's, you know, then he's into like stones and gems and shit like that too.
Rocks,
and rocks and shit like that. Yeah,
and
it's rocks. Crazy. I went to his shop and he had just a shit ton of rocks. He goes, "Which one do you want?" And I was like,
rocks.
"Well, I don't know, bro.
I got some crystals and some rocks. I just rub them mostly. Yeah. I don't know if it does anything, but it does.
He says it
like
does.
I have one. It's a smooth black stone, and it has like
a dip,
an indentation to where. It feels like it looks like you're supposed to put your thumb in it and rub. So
and
like when I'm thinking, I'll have it and I'll just like put it in, and it feels good. Like I don't know if it's doing anything, but I know it feels good, like aesthetically. Like I like the feeling of it, but it also just like feels like it helps me lock in. Like I'm doing. Like I've got
working.
It's working regardless of how it's working or why.
Yep.
It's fucking working.
It's
for
working,
sure.
dude.
Johnny's rocks.
I got another one. It's like this weird crystal thing that it has like a spiral pattern, so it fits like in
your hand,
your fist, perfect. And it's like,
and you hold.
Yeah, this is like I hold it. You know, I just hold.
Well,
it.
you got to clean them every night. You got to blow on them or run them underwater.
Oh.
And then you just have that rock back, that new energy.
I got them on display out there for when any crazy girls come. They love them.
Every time
Chicks who believe in astrology and stuff, they see that I have crystals out, they lose their fucking minds.
Yeah.
Like why? Because I have them on.
Told you they work.
I have them on like a little doily that's from Peru that a lady fucking so it's like on all this. It looks legit. You know, like are you a medicine man? Like why do you have this?
Hell yeah.
And they fucking love that shit.
Johnny always setting it up for the next one, bro.
Dude, that's just how that's not why I do it. I just noticed that they're like
they go wow for it.
Right. But I'm like, I have it because I like it. But then they say they're like, oh shit. I'm like, easy. Like back up off my rocks.
Back up on my rocks.
We're touching my rocks.
Hell
my
no.
That's what I call my rubbing rocks. I'm like, you're not allowed to touch my rubbing rocks. Like,
you can't rub those rocks.
These are my rubbing rocks. Like you can't touch these. You can't put on you can't. Your bullshit energy into my rubbing rocks.
Nah.
Like get out of here. These are for me to rub and not for you. Fucking bounce.
Has anyone touched your rocks and you were like,
I let them touch it sometimes. But if I went into my room and like someone just had my rocks, I would fucking lose my fucking mind. Can't touch my rocks without permission. Those are my rocks.
Hell yeah, that's your energy, bro. They're touching your rocks.
Yeah.
But why not keep the rocks only in your room with lock and key?
I mean, they're not fucking Bitcoin. You know, I need to fucking keep them.
Well, they are though, bro. If they're helping you fucking think on the next joke.
Sure, but I'll go get another rubbing rock. Like they sell, you know.
No. There is no other rubbing rock like that rock.
Well, you know, maybe there's a better rock out there.
Maybe there. That's why we have to have Luis and you know Mazers and see what.
I'll bring him my rocks.
Have him bring some
what
rocks.
Do you think about my? See, I would have if it was like a woman. I don't even want to hear what she has to think about my rocks. But we got a dude in here. I want to show him. I'm like, what do you think about my rocks?
Oh, I think you know what? We're gonna invite Maze to come in here and talk about rocks.
Take a look
and
at my rocks.
all that shit, and we're gonna have him bring in a rock for the West Coast.
Oh man, a nice fucking little crystal right here in the middle here.
That we touch before each show.
I'm into that.
Hell yeah! I think
Mario's laughing at fucking our crystals. I hear him. I see he's got the shit look on his face.
Yeah,
right
I'm thinking like if it's gonna be a crystal like that, that means it's gonna have to be a crystal that we all agree upon. So imagine if we
no. It's gonna be what he brings as a gift to the show.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? No, now if you're picking your rock, like what he has, like. Tons of rocks. I don't even want to say rocks. Crystals.
I just like calling them rocks.
He has tons of crystals. And I told him, I'm like, you know what? Let me feel and see which one calls me.
Hell yeah.
And then I chose one. If that's that,
like in Indiana Jones in the fucking Last Crusade, man, you gotta pick a cup. He's like, pick the, what's it called?
Chalice?
No, what's he drink out of? What does Jesus drink out of?
I was gonna say chalice too.
Yeah.
No, but the one that he drank at the Last Supper. What the fuck is that thing called? That they go looking for in Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. God damn it. The Holy Grail. Motherfuckers, come on.
The Holy Grail.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing, though.
It is, but that's not what it's called.
In the movie, yeah. It's the
No,
Holy
that's
Grail.
what it's called in the world, not just in the movie.
All right. Cool.
That's fine. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying, like,
It didn't even matter for what I was talking about. It's like a dumb little tangent that I'm fucking like, God damn.
so you need your rock, bro. Where's
The
that
Holy
rock?
Grail.
Let me rub it. Let me rub that rock. No, I'm just saying that he would bring us a rock that he thinks to hear. This is your guys' rock. Then we can touch it every time we go on the show.
Hell
Get that
yeah.
energy. Get that positive energy, bro.
My dad works around like the why can't I talk? Blade saws, like saws, blades for basically cutting anything besides wood. So like stone, concrete, all that kind of. And so they would have, especially like in the 80s, they would always have like those fucking crystals, like things they that they had cut open, those rocks that they had cut open. I don't know what they're called, but they have the fucking cool
It's
ass
all real
fucking
cool inside,
formations
yeah.
inside. We would always have those around my house because they would end up buying them for because the saw blades and stuff. Those things
Damn,
are
that's
cool.
dope.
That's like very 80s to me.
Yeah.
Like any of that kind of stuff, like you have that in like displayed in your living room. It's like, are we in 1986? Did we fucking get a time machine?
It's going to be cool in 20 years.
It'll be cool now, but it just
No,
very,
it's cool. It's
you know,
way cool now.
Nah,
You know what's cool? Every Tuesday night, it's the West Coast Pop Lock Podcast coming to you live on Twitch, on Facebook, on YouTube. You can also get us on iTunes, and every single Wednesday.
every single Wednesday on the Local Music Experience, 8 a.m., 4 p.m., twice a day. If you're a morning person or you're afternoon, or you just can't get enough, you can listen twice a day.
And one thing, guys, make sure to check out our guy, Johnny C, this Thursday.
Oh, that's true. I'll be at Bruise Brothers. Bruise Brothers, the Bruise Brothers.
Check us
I'll
out
make it sure.
at West Coast Pop Lock Podcast. We'll put it up in the story. Have Johnny. We'll put it up. We'll do something with them.
We'll do
Make
it
sure to
better
go
than
out
I'm
there
doing it right now.
and buy him a green beer. Make sure to pinch whoever's not wearing green. Get your what else is green eggs and ham. Maybe not a brisket. What's the other one that they think? Corned beef and cabbage.
Oh, that's what my mama made.
Yeah. Whoever, celebrate it, man. You know what I'm saying? Keebler Elves, Lucky Charms, whatever you got to do to make it a very happy St. Patrick's. I know one thing that would make it great, and that's checking out Johnny C
Oh shit.
on Thursday night.
That's serious.
Not only a brew, but you get a laugh as well.
Oh man,
Laughing
that's
brews.
awesome.
Laugh
Drink
and brew.
a Guinness, they say.
I'll do my best.
Yeah. Well, hey, get out there, Charlie Drama. Get out there, check Johnny out, and buy him a Guinness. You know what I'm
right.
saying? Cheers with him with the Guinness this Thursday night. Our boy Johnny C will be out there and Hollywood, correct? North Hollywood. And
Yes, North Hollywood.
and we'll put it up on our at West Coast Pop Lock Podcast Instagram and Facebook as well. Go and check them out. And remember one thing: it's the West Coast Pop Lock Podcast,
Every week
the #1 live
on Earth.
podcast.
The #1 live show in the world, West Coast Pop Lock Podcast. Coming to you from Big Studios in Compton, California. Featuring radio personality Super Steve Flores. Comedian extraordinaire, that dude Johnny C. And Mr. I'll Do Anything for a Buck, Mario 81. So throw your dubs in the air and let's get ready